Hello, everyone. This is Nash Bennett for the SOU News, and today I'm sitting down with Whillamina Wise, who was just selected as the OTA Fellow for TRIO. So, just to start off, if you want to just do a little background on you and how you got involved with TRIO.
I started community college when I was 16. And at my community college, I didn't feel like I had a ton of support. So that's why I first got into the TRIO-SSS program there. That stands for Student Support Services. And yeah, so I was involved with that throughout my teenage years. And then when I graduated, quote unquote, high school, I transferred to Southern Oregon University and became involved with the TRIO-SSS program here, as well as the McNair Scholars program. So they've supported me so much throughout my education, and yeah, I'm just happy to be representing them.
And so, specifically, what does it mean to be the OTA Fellow, and what do you do with that title?
Yeah, so the OTA Fellow does several things. Firstly, I'm going to lobby at Policy Seminar in about a month. And what Policy Seminar is, it's TRIO-SSS is a federally funded program, as well as all the TRIO programs. There's multiple different ones. And so to ascertain more funding, we go to Washington, D.C. once a month and have a big lobbying fest with representatives from all 50 states to kind of just let our state representatives know that TRIO is really helpful and a necessary program and that it should be, receiving a line in the budget. So we're going to go next month to do that. And so that's one of my main responsibilities as OTA Fellow, is to go to Washington, D.C. and lobby for us. Our representatives really like to hear student stories, and that's a big part of the TRIO-SSS and TRIO in general program is to support the students. So, yeah, that's one thing that I'll be doing. The other big thing is alumni outreach. So right now I'm trying to get a mentorship program going between previously graduated TRIO-SSS students who are working in industry, and current TRIO-SSS students who want to go into a similar field. And so connecting the greater TRIO community between alumni and current students is another one of my big goals.
All right. And I wanted just to talk a little bit about you as a student and as a person. What are you studying here?
My majors are Spanish and international studies.
Okay, cool. And do you feel like that kind of gets involved with your work with TRIO-SSS at all?
Definitely. I am a huge proponent of supporting first gens in college as well as other underrepresented groups. That's a big kind of purpose of the TRIO-SSS project as well as all of the TRIO projects. So kind of supporting diversity in education. I am going to be probably going into a PhD starting next year or sometime soon. So a big thing there is diversifying academia, diversifying those who have access to higher education in general. And so my majors definitely play into that. The international studies major here at SOU is definitely pretty flexible as far as what classes you can take. So I've taken, a lot of classes in kind of diversity and integration into different political and educational institutions. So yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear that. In general, how do you hope to change the TRIO-SSS goals and the kind of the mission of everything, and what is the kind of long-term vision for how you want to be involved in the group and everything?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that mostly my ambition is just to encourage student participation. A lot of times new students to campus, especially first gens and other underrepresented groups, are hesitant to get involved with things. And so I think kind of promoting involvement in our campus programs is a big part of my goal. And then also the alumni connection is so important. I think that having a connection to people who are in industry and that mentorship aspect is going to be really helpful. Beyond that, I just want to support the program as is because I think, they're amazing programs. So that's what I hope to do at Policy Seminar is just provide a little bit of, hopefully positive direction for the continued support of these programs. Especially, we have the TRIO-SSS program, which is present on many different college campuses, but we also have the McNair Scholars Program, which is a kind of a rare program overall. There's not a ton of universities in the country that have that. So I think encouraging participation in that and that amazing opportunity is my main goal.
Awesome. Wonderful. I think that's all the questions I have written down. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or that you would want the community to know about what you're doing or Trio SSS or anything like that?
Well, I would just encourage any student who thinks that they may be eligible for TRIO-SSS or the McNair Scholars to come down and see us. We're in the basement of the Stevenson Union, and I would love to talk to you about getting involved. As far as the community goes, let your representatives know that TRIO has made an impact on you. If you're an alumni or if you just want to support the program, go ahead and give them a call for our Oregon State representatives. And yeah, that would be my advice.
Awesome. Sounds perfect. And I'll have links to all the different sites for Trio SSS, and I'll add the McNair, any links I can find for that one as well. Those will be in the article for people to click on. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Willamina, and hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.